Welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. I'm doing another Friday Foursome because Novabug has sent out one for October. And being that it's October, it's got a scary Halloween vibe. Ooh. Novabug has asked for 4 horror games. Now, what does that mean? Do they have to be a survival horror? Are they all like absolutely frightening? In his case, one of the ones he chose was ghouls and ghosts and goblins. And so it's... it doesn't have to be horrifying. That's got a zombie theme to it, and yet it's a side-scrolling sort of an action game, so it doesn't have to be like that. So my 4th choice might actually not exactly qualify, but we'll get there. Let's start at the beginning. My first choice for a horror game is the Teletubbies on PS1. Oh my god. Well, okay, seriously though. I played a variety of games over the years, and I really enjoyed Doom. Had a great time with it. And Doom 2 is my first choice for this list. Why Doom 2 specifically? Because it is the last game of like a horror type that I was ever able to play. I played lots of stuff before that was scary or zombies or whatever. And Doom 2 was terrific. I mean, like really fast paced and it was a blast, literally, but you know, Doom 2. I love that game. After that, I could no longer play any scary games. Like, Quake came out not long after this, and I took one go at it, and I was like, no, I'm done. I'm out. I can't take it. Being around in the dark corners, maybe it's because it was more 3D than Doom 2. I don't know, but Quake was my realization I am not cut out to take on the scary stuff. Like, when it gets to that level, I'm out. So Doom 2 is kind of the last scary game I was able to play. I have seen other stuff, like I've played non-scary games, like Fallout 3, for example. And there were moments when, you know, you'd be going through like a sewer or whatever, and somebody would be there to talk to you, and the camera would pull over to that person to draw your attention, hear some dialogue. And I'd be like, oh, jeez. So, you know, anything that's a little unnerving, I can't handle it in VR, or in video games. VR? Forget it. I'm not going near anything scary in VR. There's normal VR games that have made me jump. So, no. All of that stuff I have learned. I think it's something to do with the view, both in VR and non in VR. Your attention is a little cramped, whether it's the TV or the VR headset. And there might be a monster behind you or beside you, or something jumps out. And I just can't take it. No. I'm no good at any scary games ever. Doom 2 was my last one. So that's going to be my first entry. The final horror game I was ever able to play. Number 2 is Hannah Montana on PS3. Okay, well, seriously. My second choice will actually be Haunted House for the Atari 2600. And the reason why is that was actually the first scary game I ever played. It's pretty good for the limitations of the Atari 2600. The style of game is very much like Adventure or the Sword Quest games or Indiana Jones. You're walking around in an environment and you're picking up stuff or whatever. You're in a haunted house. Everything is dark. You have to go up and down the stairs on the edges of the map, and you pick up items. You get a scepter, and you want to build together this thing that allows you to unlock the front door and leave the haunted house. There's ghosts, there's scarabs, there's scorpions, there's tarantulas. There's things around that are going to fit the sort of Halloween vibe, the theme. And the theme is really what gets me. It's got a nice, like, there's sounds of sort of wind blowing through the cracks in the walls and stuff. It's got a neat, creepy vibe without being frightening. It's not a scary game, but it's a good Halloween type of game. Haunted House is really, really a fantastic title for the 2600. I had it on cartridge back in the day, and I loved it. I don't really have anything else to say about it. Play that game if you can. It's actually very, very good. My third choice for horror games is Charlie's Angels on the GameCube. Oh my god. Okay, I'll stop. Seriously, my third choice is Resident Evil 1, and I'm going to be very, very specific here. Resident Evil 1, the remake or remaster that allows you to play, because I love Jill Valentine, I always play as Jill Valentine. If you are playing the remakes, you finish the game, you actually get the option to unlock a room where there's a locker inside, and you can actually change her outfit, and then she can be wearing what she had on in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. The blue tank top and stuff, and the dress. I love her in that outfit, and that's the way I want to play her. Now, I'm actually going to just drill down even further. If I can make a recommendation, if you want to play this, actually get the Wii version, Resident Evil Archives, because it sort of looks like the GameCube level graphics. It's not as nice as this stuff, which is actually from the high-def PS3, Xbox 360 era. But what's really good is, for the very slight decrease in resolution, what you can do, if you don't want to play the entire game just to be able to unlock her outfit, you can actually download a save file off the internet, put it on your SD card, copy it to the Wii memory, and boom, you've unlocked her outfit already. I actually did a video about that a little while ago, and it works. It's totally the way to play for me. So get Resident Evil Archives for the Wii, download a save file, boom, you can play Jill Valentine in her very, very pretty outfit, which is great. So, that's my third choice, Resident Evil. You know somebody's going to have that one on their list as well, so it's a bit typical. My fourth and final choice, and I'll be serious with this one, is actually, I don't need any footage for this because you're already looking at it. Darkstalkers. I love that game. It's not very scary, horrific, zombie-like, but it has zombies. I mean, I don't know if you can make them out, but there's a zombie character there, you got a werewolf, you got all these other monsters all fighting each other in a Street Fighter type game. And that's why I'm like, well, okay, if Novabug is allowing Ghouls and Ghosts or Ghosts and Goblins, a Capcom side-scrolling adventure, he's going to allow my Capcom fighting game then. It's very colorful, very bright, and much like with the Jill Valentine thing, the reason I'm selecting this is because I really, really like Felicia. That's who I always play when I'm playing as Darkstalkers. So there's my, I've done a video about her. So there's my reason for liking that. And in my Halloween vibe, Darkstalkers definitely gets its place in the list. Now, if that's not allowed, if a fighting game is not really all that approachable, then I will do in a substitute if necessary. I will say Alien Isolation. Oh man, that game is scary. I haven't even gone near this. Remember I said, I can't go near scary games. Forget it. My wife played this. And we actually got this a couple of years ago at maybe the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. And she played through, and I could only stay at the end of the hallway and watch from a distance because I was horrified. It was the scariest thing. I was watching. Not playing, just watching. Frightening. Absolutely frightening. So... And there is apparently on the if you've got VR for PC and other types, maybe Oculus Quest 2, you can play Alien Isolation in VR. No, thank you. I will wish you well on that endeavor. I'm not going near it. But anyway, there are my 4 choices for the Friday Foursome for horrifying games. As some of the ones I mentioned are truly horrifying, but we won't go there. Until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.